I'm Layla.
Welcome back to our channel, Elementary, my dear,
where we make nutrition science easy for you to digest.
Today we're talking about weight loss teas.
Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss one of our videos.
Weight loss teas, they're marketed as detox teas, flat tummy teas, slimming teas. Regardless of what they're called, they all kind of have one main message. You don't need to change anything about what you're eating. You don't have to change anything about what you're doing. Just drink this tea for a certain period of time,
and you're gonna get that flat tummy you've always wanted.
These teas have kind of been around for a long time, but in recent years with social media, they've become prolific. You have people like the Kardashians to your everyday influencer just pushing these teas out, definitely making a commission of some sort off of the sales of these teas. So like, use code KIM10 to get 10% off your flat tummy tea purchase. They've become a lot more visible to people. A lot more people are using them because they're just all over social media.
The way that they're sold is you don't need to change anything about your lifestyle. Just drink this once or twice a day. Turns out this is exactly what people are looking for.
Something else that's so attractive about these teas is that they're marketed as natural. And you know, we think of tea, think of something soothing, something nice, something easy to do. It's made out of plants. It's tea. What's so bad about tea? So I think that's how they really get people on board because, you know, you think about it, it's all natural from plants. There can't be really anything wrong with it.
I think the word natural is almost synonymous with safe, or at least it's marketed as such.
When you're going through these websites of all these flat tummy teas, the thin teas, there's a bunch of different claims about how they work. Some of these purported mechanisms is what makes them seem so appealing. They use this kind of framing of it has natural ingredients that causes these mechanisms, and boom, just like that, you drink our tea and you've lost your last 10 pounds, or drink your tea and you're gonna have a beach body. Some of the mechanisms that we see online are things like reducing nutrient absorption, changing fat metabolism, changing the way that you absorb carbohydrates, increasing your metabolism, and reducing your appetite.
A lot of these proposed mechanisms might have a nugget of truth to it, but probably not in the way that you want. For example, when it comes to reducing nutrient absorption, essentially a lot of these teas actually act as laxatives and push things through your digestive system really quickly and essentially cause diarrhea. And because it's moving through your digestive tract so quickly, it doesn't quite have time to be absorbed into your body and be used for energy. Even though it might be true, you might end up just being on the toilet several times a day and being very uncomfortable.
And in addition to all the calories that would be not absorbed and come out the other end, you also have a lot of important micronutrients that you get from food. So you might be reducing your energy intake, but also reducing your intake of things like protein and minerals and vitamins that are all very, very important for general health and well-being.
When it comes to the claim about appetite regulation, it's possible that this might be coming from green tea extract, which is found in a lot of these products. The caffeine content of this ingredient can act as an appetite suppressant, which might be part of the mechanism there. However, it's possible that part of the appetite regulation is also just from the general GI distress that you're feeling at the time. If you're going to the bathroom a lot, if you're experiencing a lot of diarrhea, chances are that your appetite might just not be as strong.
Some of these products that say they improve your metabolism or boost your metabolism or increase your energy expenditure, there isn't really a lot of evidence-backed science behind it, but some of them actually do through either really high caffeine contents. Caffeine is a stimulant, so it actually increases the amount of energy that you're burning, or some of that effect actually could be from adulterated products where they mix in stimulant medications or illicit stimulant drugs to increase energy expenditure, and also they could have that same effect of decreasing appetite.
This brings us to the point that these products are not well regulated. A 2016 review article actually found that a lot of these products are adulterated with ingredients that are not mentioned on the ingredients list. For example, they even include anti-obesity medications.
And one such medication is sibutramine, which is an anti-obesity medication that works as an appetite suppressant. And you might think, okay, so really I'm paying for a herbal product and I'm getting this great drug on top of it that's shown to work. But this drug has actually been banned in several countries, including Canada, US, Australia, and the European Union. This has been shown to not be safe for human consumption in certain quantities, and so they're putting it into these products, not listing it, and there's no way of knowing the actual amount. This specific drug has been shown to have cardiovascular effects. Things such as heart attacks and strokes can result from taking it in certain quantities. And with these products being highly unregulated, you you don't actually know how much you're taking. And also a drug like this can interact with other medications that you're taking, other supplements that you're taking, or be contraindicated because of another health condition. That's kind of a big risk that you're taking with some of these herbal teas or herbal supplements for weight loss.
Now you might be thinking, well, okay, all of those negative effects, they sound really bad, but I just want to lose some weight, so what's the harm with taking it for a few days or a week and shedding that 10 pounds? Evidence actually doesn't show that these types of products help with long-term weight loss. When you think about it, if you do go through, an extended period of time, whether it's a few days or even a week or 2 weeks of extensive diarrhea, there is a chance that you might lose weight. I mean, I'm sure anyone that's watching this has probably experienced a stomach flu where you were vomiting a lot or experiencing a lot of diarrhea, and at the end of the week, you might have lost some weight. But first of all, was that a good way to lose weight? And second of all, chances are you probably gained the weight back after you went back to doing whatever you were doing before, because our bodies are really smart and it doesn't like weight loss ultimately.
The type of weight that you're losing is probably coming a lot from like lean tissue, your muscles, and maybe less so from fat. I think people have this idea that when you lose weight, it's all 100% fat. But depending on your genetics and the way that you're losing weight, some to a lot of that weight can come from your muscles and other lean tissues in your body.
So we talked a lot about adulterated compounds in these products, and maybe you have a brand in mind that you really, really trust, and you really trust that the ingredients list is completely accurate. Even some of the active ingredients could be associated with harm. 16% of liver injury cases. This is actually a really serious condition and can result in hospitalization and even death.
And what's really interesting is a lot of these teas are marketed like detox teas. And as we've said in our 1,000 videos about detoxing, the main organ in your body to help you with detoxing is your liver. That's its main job. So some of these teas might even be doing the opposite of what they're saying in preventing your body from detoxing by harming your liver.
I think the reason that green tea extract is used in a lot of these products is because some observational research has found that green tea consumption is associated with lower weights. But these are observational studies. It's possible that people that are drinking tea as their beverage of choice might just not be drinking maybe sugar-sweetened beverages. Green tea extract is not the same as green tea.
Green tea is great. We love green tea. I drink so much green tea every day. Liver, hopefully, knock on wood, still intact. Too much of a good thing is not always a good thing. So when you extract the active components of green tea and are having them in high quantities, that's where you can see the liver injuries that we were talking about.
Another really important word of caution is that these products should not be used in the long term. As we mentioned, these types of products can have a laxative effect and really cause a lot of damage to the lining of your digestive tract. Not only that, but it can alter your digestive system to the point where your body might become dependent on the product in order to even have a bowel movement at all.
And as we always say, have a shit poop, you have a shit day. If you're having severe diarrhea or even moderate diarrhea over and over and over again, your body is not just losing the calories that you want it to lose, it's also losing a lot of water and a lot of electrolytes. And you might think, okay, well, I'll just drink more water or balance it out. But this loss of fluid and electrolytes can be actually lethal because your body has a very fine balance with the amount of water that it has in there and where it is in the cells, outside of the cells, and also those electrolytes like sodium and potassium and calcium and magnesium, they often follow water. So if you have diarrhea, those are flushing down the toilet. Those electrolytes are very important for having your muscles function properly, having your heart continue to beat, sending the nerve signals that you need to move, making sure your brain is able to send signals around your body. Without the right amounts of these electrolytes, as a most minor symptom, you might have muscle cramps due to a lack of some of these electrolytes. But in the most major thing, you can die. You can literally die due to cardiac arrest or neurological dysfunctioning. And that's not to say, okay, if you're having diarrhea, don't drink water. I don't want anyone taking that away from here. If you are having diarrhea, you should be having water and electrolytes to try and balance those out in your body. But you shouldn't be giving yourself purposeful diarrhea. It's not safe. And really, when you look at the evidence, it doesn't lead to long-term weight loss. These teas are not going to give you a benefit. So the risk versus reward, it's not even comparable.
Now let's highlight some actual products that are on the market. Let's talk about Skinny Mint. Among its several ingredients, it includes nettle leaf, hawthorn berry, and licorice. Nettle leaf can actually cause diarrhea, as we've spent a lot of time talking about, stomach upset in general, sweating, fluid retention, hives, rashes.
Honestly, not worth it. In this specific tea, nettle leaf is the first ingredient, and I believe that's the main active ingredient. And I think they're really counting on that stomach upset and diarrhea to do the 1-2 punch.
Another ingredient that's on this package is hawthorn berry, which can actually interfere with blood clotting. Now, this is especially important for people that might be on blood thinning medications. This can, in certain cases, lead to excessive bleeding and harm.
And also, anyone who's having surgery or any kind of dental procedure coming up, definitely skip out this one because it can cause excessive blood loss during these kind of procedures, and that is really bad because blood is important.
Licorice root, especially when consumed in large quantities over a long period of time, can cause low potassium levels, high blood pressure, as well as muscle and heart problems. In worst case scenarios, licorice poisoning is also possible.
And it's hard to really know the amounts that are in these teas. Maybe the amount that's in there with 1 or 2 bags is fine, but some people are having many of these products every single day. And we bring this up to highlight that just because something is natural doesn't mean it is necessarily safe.
And now let's talk about flat tummy tea. This product has a bunch of natural ingredients, including senna, caraway seeds, and rhubarb root.
What's really interesting is senna we used to prescribe in hospital for people who were severely constipated because it is just straight up a laxative. You can go to Shoppers Drug Mart, or if you're in the States, Walgreens or Safeway or whatever, or Safeway, I don't even think that's a grocery store, right? Well, I'm sure they have it too. And you just buy senna, and it just makes you poop. And the way this makes you poop is it just irritates your bowel, and your bowel's like, okay, listen, we gotta get things going through here because I'm irritated.
The risk with using laxative, especially on an ongoing basis, is that it can disrupt normal bowel function and essentially make it very difficult for you to be able to go without this product.
These kind of products, if you're taking them over an extended period of time, over a week, should be used with medical supervision. And there are even cases of people who end up with liver issues after using senna for a consistent period of time.
When it comes to caraway seeds, caraway has actually been linked to changes in uterine function. So those that are pregnant especially are cautioned against consuming products with caraway.
So this has rhubarb root. It can lead to kidney stones. So anyone who has, kidney issues or is at a high risk of developing kidney stones or have had kidney stones in the past may want to give this a miss because some of the compounds within it can lead to the development of kidney stones.
Having said all that, you might still be interested in taking some herbal tea supplements or weight loss teas. We would especially caution certain groups of people from trying out these products. Firstly, as we mentioned before, those who are pregnant or trying to get pregnant should probably stay away from a lot of these products.
A lot of herbal teas and herbal supplements, people who are pregnant should avoid them because they can lead to spontaneous abortion, miscarriage, as well as maybe some other complications during the pregnancy. So that's especially something to keep in mind because these products are often marketed to women, and I think that warnings are often written really small on the box. These can cause issues with pregnancy and could potentially lead to danger for both the person carrying the child and the fetus itself.
If you're currently taking any long-term medications, whether it's for high blood pressure or blood thinners or antidepressants, it's probably best to not take these herbal supplements as well because there could be possible interactions there, especially if these medications have a low margin of safety and have nutrient interactions, for example, things like warfarin.
Also, you should be letting your doctor know about, or any healthcare professional know about if you're using any of these teas or any of these natural supplements because there are quite a few drug interactions, and as well, they can have implications for certain diseases that you may have. Just keeping that in mind, if you are part of any of these groups, you need to take extra precaution if you are going to choose these.
All that being said, if weight loss is still on your mind, there are other more effective ways to go about it. And if you want support, please do connect with either a dietitian or another healthcare professional to help you on that journey.
Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss one of our videos. And follow us on our Instagram and our TikTok.
Thank you for watching.
Bye!